Hi, I'm Paris, and I have here the best budget smart TV for the money, which happens to be about $325. This is a Roku TV by TCL. It basically is a 48-inch flat screen LED TV with a built-in Roku, which means you control everything on it with just one remote. And the user interface is very well designed and easy to understand, so everyone in the house, from grandkids to grandparents, should have no trouble finding what they want to watch.
Epic review, guys.
Before taking it out of the box and setting it up, I just wanted to mention that I did not just bring this back from the electronics store, actually ordered it online. You can check it out online with the link right below this video. This 48-inch Roku TV weighs in at just under 40 pounds, so it's pretty manageable. And it's packed in a box. Inside of that is another box. Inside of that is the packing material, and inside of that is the TV. Let's see how well it survived the journey. Here is the retail box inside of the shipping box. If you're not familiar with Roku, it's a device that you plug into your TV generally, but in this case it's actually built into the TV, and it allows you to go onto the internet and access streaming music and TV show services like Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon Video. Inside the retail box is the packing material. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. And the TV itself, along with the power cord and stand. Here are the two pieces of the stand. They attach right here, and over on the far side there are two screws that go through it to hold it on, and they're included here. This is the remote that runs everything, a single remote. They do include the batteries, so that'll be ready to go right off, and the power cord for the TV. Here's the new TV. Set up on a dresser. Isn't quite as wide as that, and there is some space underneath. I might be able to slide that DVD player and a couple other things. Let's turn on the TV. We don't use cable here, so we have a regular old antenna plugged into it, and we'll have it on the internet. Okay, I'll go through the steps to get it started, have it scan for channels on the antenna, and get it on our Wi-Fi network. And here's where we ended up. This is your typical Roku screen. From here you can go over to watch regular TV, go to those streaming channels, or go to one of the devices plugged into this TV. Didn't take too long to set up. Hooked it up to our antenna since we don't use cable here, and had it go through and scan for channels. Got it on the wireless internet. It had to do a firmware update. It had to update channels, but 20-30 minutes later everything was good to go. Now I can't show you regular programming here on the YouTube channel, but I can show you another of our YouTube videos to give you an idea of the picture quality on this. Here's a good one to watch. Hi, I'm Paris.
I'm Roxana. And I'm Havana.
And today we are trying out the very latest version of the Wubble Bubble. It's the Super Wubble Bubble!
Woo! Epic review, guys.
The Super Wubble Bubble is the very latest version. They finally fixed the issue that people had with Wubble Bubbles when they would pop. You'd have to cut out the valve. We have watched Netflix a few times now on this TV, and it works perfectly fine, but the menus are a little slow and clunky going from one thing to the next. We have another TV, which is also a Roku TV. It's the 4K 55-inch version of this TV. And for the extra $250 or so that TV costs, you do get a faster TV that jumps between menus and screens without any lag. Another feature important for us, still having kids in the house, is the parental controls on the TV, so we can block out certain channels or programming that exceeds certain ratings. You have to enter a PIN code because you don't want anyone to get in and change the settings that you make. And some of the things you can do with parental controls. TV ratings, movie ratings, and within the parental control settings, we have that turned on. TV ratings, what ratings do you want to have blocked for the TV? Now if you decide to sit down and watch something with the kids and it happens to exceed the ratings for what you want them watching on their own, it will prompt you for the PIN and you can enter it at that time. On the back of the TV, the ports are 3 HDMI ports, a headphone jack, USB port where you hook up the antenna or possibly your cable TV, and a digital audio out port. You also have this old connector here if you're still using this for a VCR or a game system. So I'm pleased with our 48-inch Roku TV, especially for the price at just over $300, but I can compare it to the other Roku TV that we own, the fancier Big Brother, which is the 55-inch 4K TV. It's definitely faster and somehow feels higher quality, though I can't pinpoint a specific thing that feels different that way. It just feels like that's a mid-range TV. This is definitely a budget TV. But a very good budget TV. In that one device and in one remote, there's most of the entertainment most people need. You have the streaming channels, the cable channels, regular antenna TV channels. You can watch YouTube, all of that right here. And if you want to add a DVD player or a gaming system, it has the ports to hook those up. So all in one, easy to use and inexpensive. I did a lot of research before buying this budget Roku TV, but I'm pleased with it and I think it will serve us for a good many years. If you'd like to find out more about it, I'll have a link to it right below this video. And if you're looking for something a little bigger, a little more upscale, in the near future I will be reviewing our 4K 55-inch Roku TV that we have out in the living room. You can keep checking back for that video, or you can click that subscribe button down below. You'll get notified when our videos go up. See you on the next review.
What does the fox buy? Nobody knows, but before he goes shopping, he watches our videos.